Hello, your educational channel welcomes you. Let's spend some time together. Imagine a small child. At first, they cannot walk, cannot speak, cannot recognize faces. Everything is new. But with time, repetition, failure, and correction, the brain slowly builds understanding. The child falls, stands up, makes mistakes, learns, and becomes smarter. Artificial intelligence learns in a very similar way. And this is exactly where deep learning begins. Deep learning is the true heart of modern AI. It is the reason machines can now see, hear, speak, and understand. But before that, we must understand one important truth. A machine is naturally stupid. It does not see images. It does not hear sounds. It does not understand language. For a machine, everything is just numbers. An image is not a picture. It is millions of numbers. A voice is not a sound. It is digital waves. A word is not a meaning. It is a numerical code. Deep learning is the method that teaches machines how to transform numbers into meaning. The main difference between machine learning and deep learning is simple. Machine learning depends on humans to define what the machine should focus on. Deep learning allows the machine to discover patterns by itself. Machine learning is guided learning. Deep learning is self-learning through experience. At the core of deep learning, we find what is called neural networks. These systems are inspired by the human brain. Your brain contains billions of neurons, and each neuron is connected to thousands of others. When you see something, signals move through this network and produce meaning. The same concept exists inside AI. There is an input layer that receives data, there are hidden layers that analyze it, and there is an output layer that produces a decision. For example, when AI sees a cat, the first layer detects edges, the second detects shapes, the third detects eyes and faces. The final layer says, "This is a cat." But how does the machine learn in the first place? At the beginning, it makes many mistakes. We show it a picture and tell it the correct answer. If it is wrong, we calculate the error. Then we push that error backward through the network and adjust the internal connections. This process is called backpropagation. It simply means the machine corrects itself using its mistakes. Every time it sees more data, it becomes more accurate. Every time it fails, it improves. Learning is built from errors. And here we reach an important truth. AI does not become powerful because of code alone. It becomes powerful because of data. Data is the food of artificial intelligence. Without data, AI is an empty brain. That is why companies like Google, Meta, and OpenAI dominate this field. They own oceans of data. How does AI recognize your face? Because it trained on millions of faces. How does ChatGPT talk? Because it trained on billions of sentences. But here is the key reality. AI does not understand like a human. It predicts with extreme accuracy. It predicts the next word, the next image, the next decision. This is the true power of deep learning. Prediction through patterns. Many people believe AI is thinking. It is not. It is calculating probabilities at unbelievable speed. And that is why it dominates areas like image recognition, language translation, medical diagnosis, autonomous driving, data analysis, image and video generation. However, AI is still limited in emotions, ethics, consciousness, and true understanding. Deep learning is the weapon that transformed the digital world in less than 10 years. Phones, hospitals, art, education, transportation, everything changed. We are not only living in a technological revolution, we are living in a civilizational transition. For the first time in history, humans have created an artificial intelligence that surpasses them in specific tasks. The real question is no longer, is AI intelligent? The real question is, are humans intelligent enough to use it correctly? In the next video, we will go even deeper and explore the types of artificial intelligence, weak AI, strong AI, and artificial general intelligence.